Hello, Likers. Welcome back to our channel. It's me, your favorite one and only, your baby girl, Malika. So, Likers, today we are doing a critical review of Mr. Aloy series for the Love of Money, episode 13. It starts with Zayn. He's at Dutun's place. His friend is called Dutun. At Dutun's place, trying to make dinner for him and Harriet. And him and Dotun are chatting in the kitchen. I hate this thing that some people do. How can you be preparing dinner and you'll be using the same spoon you're using, you put it in your mouth, inside your mouth? Are you for real? Damn. So Dotun was going online and Dotun found out that Jesse has posted, and he was just laughing. He was making fun of Zayn, like so you offer your girl a gift and everything. The video that just made of those fake gifts and everything. And Dotun was just, it was hilarious to him. He was just laughing about it. And it made Zen very angry, because honestly speaking, it is so frustrating to know that there's this thing you're running away from, but this person is not even learning the same thing that is making people to be apart, still yet this person is not willing to understand that this is the reason why we could fall apart. It's frustrating. I can see his frustration. So he's like, he never bought her those gifts, like he can't understand. He was really frustrated. He even stopped cooking. So the next thing shows Jess, who is sleeping happy. She's checking on the messages that she's seeing. She's going through her message her messages. She's going through our comment section and she saw this horrible message, comments that one of the our followers, it shows that that follower is somebody hiding under a fake ID. It might be either her hairstylist or her assistant. Yes, her hairstylist and her makeup artist, or her assistant. It might be one of the two, because the person was very specific. You're living a fake life, the person like brought her down. You understand? You're fake, your life is fake, your guy is not at home for over a week now, stuff like that. And this is when you realize that fake life is not cheap, and fake life is not easy to keep up. Like us, I can't lie. That's why fake life and we are walls up. It's like A and Z. I can't do that. So the next thing shows Zayn, going to like making some sketch while he's waiting for Henriette to come over for them to have their dinner. And the next thing he heard was a knock on the door. So eventually he's expecting someone. So the knock on the door was definitely Henriette. You know, so Henriette popped in, and Zen was happy. They hugged, they kissed, and all the rest. So at least she came through. She promised that she was coming, because to her she just wants to come and see where, if Zen is really staying with his friend or if he's lying. You could see Zen was happy that she came over. Like, his body language could tell you. So Zen is trying to to be a gentleman. Like there's so much noise. They are building something across my compound. So, but now Harriet's face shows that she is, there are some people that are so horrible. Her face, So Dotu, now knowing that they have a visitor, eventually has to be a gentleman to come and say hi, you know. And Zen is doing the presentation, to introduce them, Henriette to Dotun, and Dotun to Henriette. Dotun was very polite. He was very nice. That's his house. He has to be polite. But when he reached out to greet Henriette was like, she didn't want to extend her hand to greet him. And eventually, it will make anybody in their right senses be uncomfortable. Immediately Dotun was like, I'm leaving. Like, I'm going somewhere. I have stuff to do. Even if he didn't have anything to do, he will leave, because the guy is not comfortable. How can you go into somebody's house and make that person uncomfortable? And that could just show you the type of person that Henriette was. You know that she's even worse than Jess. Yes. So this guy now is like, he was wondering, Zen was wondering, like, why would you do something like that? And so hi, it's more like, Dotun is not presentable, Dotun, sorry guys, Dotun is not presentable. She doesn't like people that look dirty in someone's house. Omo, you're talking about the person is not presentable, how the person looks dirty. Are you for real? So then Zep is even trying to convince her that no, Dotun is not dirty, because there are people that like to dress, they don't like to dress up. Like me, I don't like dressing up. I just like to be casual. So when someone is casual, does it mean that that person is dirty? I don't understand. So this guy is trying to understand that way too. So the fact that he's casual doesn't mean that he's dirty. So she's just like, Omo. See this one, it is red flags pro max. The next thing shows Jess. Jess is so worried, about the comments she saw. Those comments, it did something to her because the person was just right on point. So she was very worried about that, and she was wondering, like, who could be doing like, who could be commenting like that on my post? I don't understand. How did they know? How did they find out? So has this guy be going out and be telling people? And then that was when her sister walked in, and she was surprised when she saw her assistant because she has given her a day off. She gave her a day off, and she wanted to know why her assistant was there. So that was when her assistant allegedly told her that. I say allegedly, am I mad? Sorry guys. Her assistant told her that. I love to say allegedly on my other channel. So her assistant told her that they had an appointment today, so she remembered that and she came. She was like, oh, I see. So they had to go somewhere, to visit this man for a brand, an endorsement deal. So her assistant came to remind her so that they could go. So that's just it. And she wasn't in a good mood. You could see it. You could see her face. She's a mean person as compared to the series. Anyway, I'm talking about the series. She's a mean person to her assistant. So I can't say it was because as if she did something. She didn't do anything. She would definitely be mean all the time because that is who she is. So she went in to go and look good, to go and dress up. So her assistant needs to wait for her to come. Instead for this girl to say thank you that this lady came to remind her of something important, she didn't. So the next thing shows Jess, who drove to Dotun's house. Her assistant doesn't know that, and she wants her to wait in the car so that she will go inside to see Zen, but she doesn't want her assistant to know. But her assistant, now, since she wants to know everything, she's prognosis. She's there for something. She's there for a reason. So she's trying to discover everything so that she will take it back to the makeup artist so that they will expose Jess. So she's wanting to know every move she takes. And the next thing shows Dotun is coming out of the house. As soon as he saw Jess, he was like, damn, this girl, not now. Because he could smell problems from afar. He could smell trouble. And just being a mean person. She was just trying to be nice. Hey, as if she's a nice person. She's not a nice person. So she came to see her man, but eventually Dotun will not um, tell her that her man is in. So Dotun tried to play a fast one on her. But now Dotun forgot that when you're trying to play a fast one on an intelligent woman, you have to be very careful. Check your surroundings. So Dotun tried to lie, saying that Zen went out. But how can Zen went out if I'm seeing his car parked behind you? How is that even possible? So Jess decided to go and find out for herself if Zen really, really went out without his car. But Dotun's excuse was more like his car is faulty, and the Mabel PA is there. She wants to know everything, like what are they talking about. And at the same time, Dotun is trying his best, to stop Jess. The next thing shows Zen is here busy enjoying, his time, wanting to be rated. He wants his jollof rice to be 10 over 10, but what's her name, Harriet is giving him an 8 because she's saying that she loves shrimps into her rice. There was no shrimp in it, so it's an 8, and Zen is like, damn, I put so much effort into it. You could see that Zen is really trying to please this girl, but this girl is mean. Sometimes meeting people for their first, especially in their comfort zone, make them happy, make their head swell. Don't try to bring them down. You could even give him an 11 or 12 over 10. So what they were eating, they heard this noise. It was so noisy. And the next thing shows that Mabel PA that left the car. She must know what is happening. She wants to take a video. She came out of the car rushing to go and hide. And that's just the next thing shows just that has finally entered into Dutu's apartment. She sometimes they like us. When people want to see things, let them see those things. Yes. She came and met them eating and she was like, ha. So this is the reason why you've been avoiding me. This is the reason why this is almost, she was so pissed. She was she was talking all type of things like how could he do this? Like she wanted to know who Harriet was and why was Zen having dinner with her and stuff like that. This is a problem. You cannot leave your house to come and fight somebody somewhere else. It's wrong. You cannot leave your house, and in case you do that, ignore that person that he's sitting with, because that person, I've said this time and time and again, that person owes you no loyalty. The next thing shows that I'm a ball PA that is struggling to open the window so that she could do videos. Oh my God, Harriet, you're finished. You are finished. The next thing shows Zen, who is so pissed at Harriet and wants at Jess, and one Jess gone. Yeah, because she's a nuisance. She's a nuisance there right now. And not only that, she's calling Harriet names, calling her old hag, that she's old, and stuff like that. You can't do that. You can't do that, because these are the reasons. These are one of the reasons why your guy left your home, because you're so confrontational and you're coming now into his friend's place and you're doing the same thing. Sometimes us women, we need to learn, to read the room. Yes, we need to learn how to read the room. That's one problem a lot of us have. We think we can just carry madness everywhere we go. Yes, because Harriet was calm and collected, in as much as even the Harriet is not a good person. You could tell from what she did to Dotun. She's not like, if this is what Zen wants to leave the Jess for, he shouldn't even waste his time. He should leave Jess for something like to focus, concentrate on his life, build his career better, build his business page, and forget about social those lovey dovey things on social media. But not that he's leaving her for Harriet. Harriet is full of crap. You could tell from a distance. So Jess kept on insulting Harriet, looking down on her, and Harriet got so pissed, like, I am not the person you're having issues with. Why can't you talk with your guy? What is wrong with you? Harriet was like, what is your problem? And Jess was like, because to her it's more like Zen is her own. Zen belongs to her. They've been dating for 5 years, so according to her, Zen automatically is hers. And the fact that their social media sensation, any woman must know that this guy is like Jesse's stamp is on it. So don't go close to it, because if you do, then you're looking for trouble. So to her, that's how she's making it seem like you can't own that man. You don't own him. He's a man. You cannot own somebody. He's human. So she kept on pouring her frustration at Harriet, insulting her, calling her old. There are some younger men who love older women. I've seen a 30-year-old married to a 40-year-old woman. There are a lot of them. And that was when Harriet got so pissed, because she was busy coming for her. So Harriet now is looking at their body language, seeing the situation, seeing that she's older, she noticed that something is wrong, and she gave it woto to Jess. She told her, look at you, see how you're forcing yourself on a man. He doesn't want you. It shows a mile, it shows miles away that he doesn't want you. He's not into you. He's not that into you anymore. So let it go. Let it go. And you could see her face. She's the person that lives for validation. She lives for social media validation. So people's opinion matters a lot to her. So the moment you try to bring her down, it like you hurt her so much. And Zen was looking confused, like, Harriet, where are you coming with this? How did you know that was how I felt? It was obvious. So Jess got so pissed and wanted to know if Zen was the one who told Harriet about their situation. If Zen was the one who told Harriet everything, that Harriet is using against her and all the rest. She was really angry. And at the end of it, Zen was obliged to make her understand that, yes, I did. I am the one who told her. Because I'm tired. Sometimes there are some people that they want to break up with you, but they don't know how to say it. Now you create that opportunity. Just created the opportunity for their breakup. Zen got tired. Zen was tired. Zen didn't want it. He wanted a break. But at the end of the day, he saw an opportunity and he took the breakup. So he just had to. Harriet made it easy for him. Harriet made it very easier for him. So he just had to take it. He had to accept it and had to tell Jess that, yes, that is how I feel. This is what I want. I can't do this no more. It's so difficult. It's difficult for me. I can't keep up, and I don't want to hold you back. I can't keep up with what you like, the things you want to do. You want to expose your life out there. I don't want it, but that's what you want. And for that reason, I would rather let you go. And just can't, imagine she has built this wall. This is her wall. She's making over $15,000 a month, both of them combined. So a breakup will break a lot of things for them. It will destroy a lot of things for them. Their endorsement deal, so much. So she's looking at the money. She's looking at a lot of things. So Zen is making her understand that it is breaking him. It is his sanity is at stake here. Yes, his sanity is at stake because, like as I'll always tell you, people, be happy. Look after yourself first before looking after. Because if you don't look out for yourself, you don't look after yourself, where do you want to find the energy to look out for others? It will be difficult. It will be difficult. Yes, people might want you to look out for them first. People might want you to do this for them first. People might want this. No, stop letting people dictate what you should do for your life. Do you and let people will follow later. They are not important. Do you first. She got so disappointed because imagine 5 years, they've been dating for 5 years, and Harriet is there fueling it. She's not even realizing that she herself, she's a walking red flag pro max. Yes, she's a walking red flag pro max, because already she has told Zen that with me, your friends will not be needed. I won't need your friends around. I won't tolerate certain things. So Zen already knows that with her. So she has just shot herself on the leg accidentally, without even realizing it. Because Zen now is getting rid of Jess, but Zen also might definitely get rid of you. So she's telling Jess that just go, stop embarrassing yourself, because you're not wanted, you're not needed. And just left humiliated, angry. She felt so embarrassed, like she couldn't believe that this was happening to her. So to Harriet, it was good riddance to bad rubbish, but she was shocked when Zen also asked her to leave, that she needs to leave as well. And she thought she was so special, and she realized that she wasn't special after all. She was toxic as well. Like I said, relationships, you have to think about your mental health before getting into a relationship with a lot of people. Yes, because there are people out there that will mess up things for you. Yes, people will mess up your mental health. So think about it before getting into a relationship with them. So it's better to be single than to be in a bad relationship. This is what I always tell people. And on this note, I'll have to say bye, guys. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate you guys.